Overseas Countries and Territories of the Caribbean, a group of unique islands with diverse cultures and breathtaking natural beauty. Yet, these OCTs also face major challenges across the spectrum of sustainable human development issues. The EU's dedication to supporting global efforts to build a better future guides their investment in programs with the OCTs to co-create a more sustainable and resilient future.
Our investments will always put people first. And for this, we will always co-design projects with our partners. They have to own the project. So we make sure to deliver lasting benefits for local communities.
Enter Resembid, the Resilience, Sustainable Energy and Marine Biodiversity Program for the Caribbean Overseas Countries and Territories. Funded by the European Union and implemented by Expertise France, this innovative and timely program is co-created and executed in partnership with the OCTs. But what sets Resembid apart? We are intentional about our core values and culture. Respect, empathy, excellence, and passion are central. We know that development is, first and foremost, about people and about understanding and listening. All of our efforts are OCT-driven. Their ideas, their needs, and their commitment to development are at the heart of everything we do.
I consider the Resembid program to be one of the most successful programs that we've been involved with thus far. And as authorizing officer, I had the privilege of having a bird's eye view of all the projects under the program. Very much impressed by what these countries are able to achieve through Resembid, and I'm particularly pleased at the commitment to true partnership and transparency that the program has and continues to exhibit, which has been key to engendering the confidence that I and my counterparts among the OCTs have in Resembid and in the fruits that will be produced by our collective efforts made under this program.
We strive to build strong relationships with the OCTs that allow us to collaboratively create projects that empower them to reach their national development priorities.
Resembid is a partner with us, and they practice genuine two-way communication. And we like that level of engagement. We find that it is helpful. They know what we're interested in, and we know what they're capable of doing, and so that partnership works great for Anguilla. These projects are really helpful to us in terms of food security, in terms of our transition into renewable energy. These have medium and long-term impacts on us, and certainly they are in keeping with the goals and policies of this administration, which are in the best interest of the people of Anguilla.
It's our absolute commitment to ensuring that each country is empowered to take ownership of its own development. Every one of our projects is the fruit of passionate work done by the OCTs with our support. We only approve projects that enjoy deep local ownership. But what does this truly mean? We take this local ownership approach because effective development cooperation cannot be based on a one-size-fits-all strategy. Each territory has its own unique challenges and opportunities. That's why we work closely with local stakeholders to ensure that the projects we support respond to their specific needs, while fitting seamlessly into broader regional development priorities.
Talking of partnership, that really is the description of our relationship on the Resembid program. It's really the right word because I find that since the inception of the program, it really has focused on the principles of being demand-led, country-led. It's really responding to some of our most pressing needs in the focal areas. So from the initial scoping mission, I would say we've also received targeted alongside support to develop our project ideas. We've also received training for project planning and management, and really I would say creating the fora for the different OCTs to exchange their ideas and experiences. I think that was very thoughtful, and I think that it also shows a commitment to the success and sustainability of each individual project.
This dedication to ensuring our projects align with each territory's sustainable development goals makes all the difference.
I believe that the Resembid program is very timely for St. Martin, mainly considering that we've just launched our National Development Vision, which was launched in November 2022. And the projects that St. Martin has on the Resembid allows for us to meet the goals of the National Development Vision. The projects on the Resembid also allows for us to touch on several priority SDGs for St. Martin. So Resembid is not only timely, Resembid adds development value for St. Martin.
With Resembid, Expertise France has managed something truly remarkable, executing this extensive program and making great strides in an environment facing significant challenges. With a project portfolio value of €22.4 million and a 90% approvals rate, we've been able to launch the implementation of 47 projects across 12 OCTs. We at Resembid focus our efforts on 3 key areas: resilience, sustainable energy, and marine biodiversity. This includes 19 resilience projects with a total value of €7.1 million, 11 sustainable energy projects with a total value of €7.4 million, and 17 marine biodiversity projects with a total value of €7.9 million. In addition, when the pandemic hit, Resembid was immediately responsive and introduced the fast-track €10 million COVID-19 resilience facility. Through this work, we've developed tried and tested strategies and tools that can enhance efforts in the development sector for years to come. Of course, it is thanks to the financial support of the European Union that Resembid is able to create these real and positive impacts in the OCTs.
So we have a commitment to the Caribbean, we have a commitment to the OCTs. I think when it comes to sustainability, we are really focused on that now, more as a result of the EU Green Deal. As you know, the EU has committed, as the only continent in the world, to be climate neutral in 2050. And that's going to be a real challenge in Europe. But we can't do that alone. Climate change is a global problem and we have to tackle that together. So to have everyone on board is absolutely crucial. So also here, we are really committed to work with the OCTs and with the Caribbean to make sure that everyone is playing its role in making sure that we collectively tackle the issue of climate change, and in doing so by promoting resilience and sustainable development in the Caribbean and on these OCTs.
And Europe has a clear strategic interest in this. We have an interest in working together for our common planet. It's in our common interest. We have an interest in making our neighbors and partners more resilient to all sorts of shocks. We have an interest in replacing unsustainable dependencies with more balanced interdependencies.
The Resembid team thanks you for joining us on this journey to support the sustainable human development efforts of the Caribbean OCTs. We look forward to continuing these efforts to make positive impacts in the region. Let's all continue to anchor our collective efforts in the vision of a truly resilient and sustainable Caribbean.